Good day everyone, I am Jonalyn and Sarigumba. So for today's video, I will discuss to you the football game rules from 1 to 4. Softball is a bat and ball sport played between two teams of 10 players. It is direct descendant of baseball, although there are some key differences. Softballs are larger than baseballs, and the pitches are thrown underhand rather than overhand. Softball is played on a smaller diamond than in baseball. Rule 1 definition. Section 1 altered bat. A bat is altered when the physical structure of a legal bat has been changed. Section 2 appeal play. A live or a dead ball. Appeal is a play or situation on which an umpire cannot make a decision unless requested by a manager, coach, or a player of the non-offending team. Section 3 ball compression. Ball compression is the load force in kilogram pounds required to compress a softball 6.5 millimeter or 0.25 inches when measured in accordance with the ASTM or American Society for Testing and Materials test method for measuring compression displacement of softballs. Defensive team. The defensive team is the team in the field. Delay dead ball. A delayed dead ball is a game situation in which the ball remains alive until the conclusion of a play. Designated player, DP, FP only. Designated player is a starting offensive player who bats in the line up for the flex player listed in the 10th position on the lineup card. Dislodge base. A dislodge base is a base displaced from its proper position. Double play. A double play is a play by the defense in which two offensive players are legally put out as a result of continuous action. Dugout. The dugout is an area in dead ball territory designated for players, coaches, bat boys or girls, and official representatives of the team only. Ejection from the game. Ejection is the act of any umpire or daring a player, official, or any team member to leave the game and the grounds for a rule violation for the remainder of the game. Fair territory. The fair territory is the part of the playing field within and including the first and third base foul rather. Lines from home base to the bottom of the extreme playing field fence and perpendicularly upward. Fake tag. A fake tag is a form of obstruction on a runner while advancing or returning to a base by a fielder who is not in position of the ball that impedes the progress of the runner. Fielder. A fielder is any defensive player of the team on the field. Fly ball. A fly ball is any ball batted into the air. Force out. A force out is an out which can be made only when a runner loses the right to the base which he is occupying because the batter becomes a batter runner. And before the batter runner or a succeeding runner has been put out. Full territory. Foul territory is an any part of the playing field that is not included in fair territory. Home team. The home team is the team on whose ground the game is played, or if the game is played on neutral ground. The home team shall be designated by mutual agreement or by a flip of a coin. The home team shall take the third base dugout and play defense first. Illegal bat. An illegal bat is one that does not meet the requirements of Rule 3, Section 1. Foul ball. A foul ball is a legally batted ball which A. Settles on foul territory between home and first base or between home and third base, and B. Bounce past first or third on over foul territory. Next is first touches on foul territory beyond first or third base. And lastly, while on or over foul territory touches the person, attached or detached equipment or clothing of an umpire or player, or any object foreign to the natural ground. E. Touches the batter or the bat in the batter hands a second time while the batter is within the batter's backs. Next is goes directly from the bat, not higher than the batter head, to any part of the catcher's body of requirement and is caught by another fielder. And lastly, hits the pitcher plate and rolls untouched to full territory before reaching first or third base. Rule number 2, the playing field. The playing field is the area within which the ball may be legally played and fielded. Ground or special rules. Ground or special rules establishing the limits of the playing field may be agreed upon by leagues or opposing teams whenever backstops, fences, stands, vehicles, spectators, or other obstructions are within the prescribed area. So, the official diamond shall have base lines and pitching distance as set out in the distance table. Note, if during the game the base distance or the pitching distance is found to be at the wrong distance, correct the error and the start of the next full inning and continue playing the game. Diamond layout. A. The 1 meter or 3 feet line is drawn parallel to from the baseline, starting at a point halfway between home plate and first base. The batter on deck circle is placed adjacent to the end of player's bench or dugout area closest to home plate. See, the batter's backs are located on each side of home plate. The lines are considered as being within the batter's back. D. The catcher back shall be located to the rear of the batter boxes. So next is each coach backs is parallel to the first and third baselines extended from the bases towards toward home plate. F. The home plate shall be made of rubber and shall be a five-sided figure. The sides shall be parallel to the inside lines of the batter box. G. The pitcher's plate shall be of rubber. First, the top of the pitcher plate shall be level with the ground. Second, the front line of the pitcher plate shall be the distance from the back or point of home plate as set out in the distance table Appendix 2. Rule 3 Equipment. The official bat shall be one of piece construction multi-piece, permanently assembled or two-piece interchangeable construction if the bat is designed with the interchangeable components. It must meet the following criteria. Warm-up bats. The warm-up bat must be of one-piece construction, and it shall comply with the safety grip and safety knob. Requirements of the official bat, it must be marked. Warm up in 3.2 centimeter or 1 or 1/4 end. Letter on the barrel end. The barrel end must be in excess of 5.7 centimeter or 2 and 1/4 in. The official soup ball. A shall be a regular smooth seam, concealed stitches, or flat surface ball. B shall have a center core made of either number one quality long fiber kapuk, a mixture of cork and rubber, a polyurethane mixture or other materials approved by the ISF Equipment Standard Commissions. May be hand or machine wood with a fine quality twisted yarn and covered with a latex or a rubber cement. So next, gloves and mitts. Any players may wear a glove, but only the catcher and first baseman may use mitts. Shoes. All team members must wear shoes. A shoes shall be considered official if it is made with either canvas or leather upper or similar materials and is fully enclosed. The soles may be either smooth or have soft, hard rubber clads. The ordinary metal sole and heel plates may be used if the spikes on the plates do not extend more than 1.9 cm, 3/4 in, from the sole of heel of the shoe. Shoes were with rounded metal spikes are illegally. No hard plastic, nylon, or polyurethane spikes similar to a metal sole and heel plate are allowed in any division at any level of a play. So the protection equipment, mask, FP only. All catchers must wear mask, throat protector, and helmet. Mask SP only. Youth catchers must wear a mask with helmet. Masks are recommended in adults slow pitch rather. Face mask. Any defensive or offensive players can wear an approved plastic face mask or guard. Body protectors. All catchers in fast pitch, adult and youth must wear a body protector. Female catchers may wear a body protector in slow pitch. So the helmet FP only. Any helmets that are broken, cracked, detunted, or altered are prohibited and must be removed from the game. Uniform. All players on a team shall wear uniforms, alike in color, trim, and style. Reference to coaches' uniform is found under Rule 4, Section 1B. So Rule 4, coaches, players, and substitutes. Coaches. The head coach is responsible for signing the lineup card. Coaches must be neatly attired, including the wearing of suitable footwear, as dressed in team uniform in accordance with the color code of the team. If a coach wears a cap, it must be approved headgear. Caps are mandatory for male coaches. C. An offensive team coach, base coach, is an eligible member of the team at bat who takes his place on the field within the coach box. Exception. A coach may leave the coach box to signal a runner to slide, advance or return to a base, or move out of a fielder's way, as long as he does not interfere with the play. So, the lineup cards and rosters. A official lineup cards are to be completed and submitted to the official scorer and the plate umpire. At the start of each game, the plate umpire retains the card for the duration of the game. Starting players. A starting player shall be official when the lineup card is inspected and approved by the plate umpire and team representative at the pre-game meeting. So re-entry. Any of the starting players may be substituted and re-enter once, provided such players occupy the same batting position whenever they are in the lineup. Exception. If the starting player, currently not in the lineup, is brought into the lineup as a replacement player. So players, a team shall consist of players in the following position. So first is the pitcher, second catcher, next is first base, second base, then third base, fourth shortstop, then next is left field, next is center field, and lastly is the right field. Substitutes or illegal player. A substitute may take the place of a player whose name is in his team's lineup. The following regulation govern player substitution. Disputed goals. Any team member disputing a judgment decision by an umpire will constitute a team warning. Any repeat offense shall result in the ejection of the team member. Dugout conduct. Coaches, players, substitutes, or other bench personnel shall not be outside the designated dugout area, except when the rules allow or when considered justified by the umpire. Replacement player. In the event of any player bleeding during the game, that player must be withdrawn from the game if the bleeding cannot be stopped within a reasonable length of time, or his uniform becomes covered with blood.